Now, I might not have found all the Pictos in this game, but there are a couple of them that are absolutely insane. And as soon as you have them, you have to use them. We're going to talk about them in today's video. Now, the first one is a little bit of a spoiler. So if you haven't finished Act 2, look away now. Go. To be honest with you, some of these you can get in Act 2, but I would genuinely skip this video because you're going to find these in Act 3, most of them. So come back once you've hit Act 3. But the most important Picto in this entire game is going to be given to you at the end of Act 2, and it's Painted Power. Damage can exceed 9,999. We can finally do it. You can finally have some more of those OP builds, because once you get capped, it really does feel like you're stagnating in power, especially if you've leveled quite a bit. You explore all the areas, you're going to be more than strong enough to be doing way more than this damage. When you finally get it, though, God, does the gameplay change. It feels so different. So Painted Power is the #1 be-all and end-all Picto to have, especially going into the late game. But you do just get given it. Now, if you thought that Picto was good, you have not seen Second Chance. When you come up against some of these bosses, man, some of these bosses are like just insanely difficult, especially if you're playing on expert, but even on normal, some of these bosses are very hard. Second Chance revives you once per battle with 100% health. Now, granted, this one does cost you 40 Lumina, but in my opinion, it kind of is a must-have. I'm slowly putting this on every character as I've been farming for more and more Lumina, because the fact that you get the battle again. You get 2 attempts at doing the battle. Now, it will reset stuff. Like if you're in Virtuo stand, it resets it. If with Verso you're at S, it resets it back to D. But who cares? You have a free crack, a free second chance at an entire fight again. Oh, honestly, this one is absolutely insane and is a bit of a game changer, especially when fighting some of the more difficult bosses in this game. 100%. That's just 100% of health as well. Full free revive. Insane. And although those two are extremely good Pictos, this next one is just... This one you can get in Act 2. I think you can get Second Chance in Act 2. But this one you can get in Act 2. This is, in my opinion, a must-have. Because no amount of agility points in this game will give you anywhere near, and I mean anywhere near, the joy of Cheetah. Always plays twice in a row. That means you can have 6 attacks if you've got this on all your characters, which I recommend you do put this on all your characters. You can have 6 attacks. Honestly, Cheetah is by far, in my opinion, just it changes the end game. When you're starting to struggle and stuff's tough, being able to go twice is just massive. Now, the reason why Cheetah is the last one, despite it costing 40 Lumina, is just purely because of how difficult Cheetah is to get. Now, I mentioned you can get Cheetah in Act 2, but you have to be... Is it Sprung or Prong? God, that's awful that I can't remember. And I learned this man's attacks patterns to a T, and I got this in Act 3. I didn't actually really realize it. I fought against Prong really early on, and he absolutely decimated me. He still caused me so many issues when fighting him at like level 55. But if you learn the attack patterns, you get your parries down. He is quite easy to read. Once you've fought him quite a few times, you can pick up Cheetah as early as Act 2. I wish I'd recorded the fight so I could show you guys it. But he is kind of... He's in an area in the ocean that is pretty easy to find. I think if you come... It's somewhere like down this area. Maybe lower, actually. Yeah, he's somewhere here. There we go. He's like somewhere in this area. But I think because I fought him, I can't fight him again. But I think he's somewhere in this area. He's somewhere near this tower. He might be a bit further up. But basically, if you just follow this coastline, he is somewhere on this coastline. I just can't fully remember where. That's not him. That's the Crimson Forest. I got confused. But yeah, he's somewhere on that coastline. Fight him, get Cheetah, put Cheetah on absolutely everything. This is a game-changing Picto and completely changes how the end game is. Now, just to show off how good it is, I have to showcase this. We're going to go here and we're going to take this fight. Now, I don't know how difficult this fight is. I don't think I've fought these guys before. I'm going to go in and you are just going to see the turn order. Now, they might get first attack. I do have rush and stuff. Here we go. So, instantly... Linnae can go twice. So I can just go in Elemental trick. Now, hopefully this doesn't kill him too soon to get the stains out. Wow, I one tap. These guys are really easy. But there you go. See, once again, Lene can go again. And honestly, I cannot just understate how just easy this makes it. Being able to do that. It's literally 6 turns before your enemy can even have an attack. That there isn't anything better than that. It's called Cheetah for a reason. It feels like you're cheating. And with those Pictos, they're going to completely change how the end game feels for you. That's why, personally, they're my 3 favorite Pictos currently in this game right now. I might find more. There might be a follow-up video. And if you guys know of any more, leave them in the comments down below. I'm loving this game. I genuinely, this is the most fun I've had playing a game in a long time. Thank you very much for all the love and support. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video.